Leonardo DiCaprio, one of Hollywood's most enduring leading men, has long been known not just for his blockbuster roles and environmental activism but also for his tightly knit circle of longtime friendships, particularly with his Titanic co-star Kate Winslet. Their bond, forged nearly 3 decades ago on the set of the 1997 epic romance directed by James Cameron, has remained remarkably strong through the years. Titanic itself was a cultural phenomenon, breaking box office records and turning both actors into global superstars overnight. The film's iconic scenes, Jack and Rose at the bow of the ship, the dramatic sinking sequence and their heartfelt performances, created a lasting connection between DiCaprio and Winslet that transcended the screen. They have frequently spoken warmly about each other in interviews, reminiscing about the intense filming experience, the freezing water tanks, and the genuine camaraderie that developed amid the chaos of production. This enduring friendship, however, has reportedly become a source of tension in DiCaprio's current romantic relationship with Italian model Vittoria Ceretti. According to insiders familiar with the situation, Ceretti has grown increasingly frustrated by what she perceives as Winslet's significant influence over DiCaprio's personal decisions and emotional world. The issue isn't rooted in suspicions of romantic involvement or infidelity. Sources are clear that no one is accusing DiCaprio and Winslet of crossing that line. Instead, the frustration stems from a more subtle dynamic. Ceretti feels she is constantly competing for DiCaprio's attention and priority against the deep-seated respect and admiration he holds for Winslet. People close to the couple describe Ceretti's feelings as stemming from repeated instances where DiCaprio turns to Winslet's perspective during challenging moments in their relationship. Whenever they encounter a disagreement, argument, or rough patch, DiCaprio allegedly references advice, opinions, or past conversations with Winslet. This pattern has left Ceretti feeling sidelined, as though she is up against an almost mythical, idealized version of Winslet that DiCaprio has cultivated over more than 25 years. That version isn't necessarily the real Winslet but rather a symbol of unwavering support, wisdom and non-judgmental friendship that has stood the test of time through DiCaprio's highs and lows in Hollywood. The source explained that Ceretti respects the platonic nature of the friendship on an intellectual level. She understands that long-term bonds like this are rare in the entertainment industry, where relationships often fade under the pressure of fame. However, the practical reality of it playing out in their day-to-day life feels different. Ceretti reportedly believes Winslet inserts herself too frequently into DiCaprio's orbit, whether through calls, texts, or casual check-ins, and that DiCaprio responds with an eagerness that borders on deference. When Ceretti has attempted to voice her discomfort, DiCaprio has become defensive, which only escalates into arguments. This defensiveness suggests he views the friendship as non-negotiable, a core part of his identity and support system that he isn't willing to scale back, even for the sake of harmony in his romantic partnership. The situation has reportedly reached a boiling point, with Ceretti contemplating or even issuing an ultimatum to DiCaprio. She has made it clear that she refuses to continue feeling like she is playing second fiddle to another woman, even if that woman is framed purely as a friend. In relationships, especially high-profile ones under constant public scrutiny, boundaries around opposite-sex friendships can become flashpoints. For Ceretti, the issue isn't jealousy in the traditional sense but a desire for emotional primacy, for her voice, opinions, and needs to take precedence over those of anyone else in DiCaprio's life. DiCaprio's history adds layers to this narrative. He has been notoriously private about his romantic life, often dating models and avoiding long-term commitments that lead to marriage. His relationships have frequently made headlines, but he has rarely spoken in depth about them. Winslet, meanwhile, has been more open about her own personal life, having been married multiple times and maintaining a grounded public persona despite her fame. Her friendship with DiCaprio has often been highlighted positively in the media as an example of how co-stars can remain close without romance complicating things. This current tension highlights broader themes in celebrity relationships: the challenge of balancing deep-rooted friendships with new romantic partnerships, the weight of public perception, and the difficulty of setting boundaries when history and loyalty are involved. For Ceretti, navigating this means confronting not just DiCaprio's attachment to Winslet but the pedestal on which he has placed their shared past. Whether this leads to a compromise, a deeper conversation, or a potential breakup remains uncertain, but it underscores how even the most celebrated figures in Hollywood grapple with ordinary relationship struggles amplified by fame.